there. Fish on. Woo, turning the kayak. Woo, look at him smoke that drag. Oh, that's a big fish. Look at that hog. Howdy guys, Kellogg here. I'm with my buddy Abdul. He's right over there. We are at Lake Berryessa, Markley Cove. I used to fish it a bunch for kokanee and bass. I mean, this used to be the kokanee capital. 2-pounders were real common fish, 18, 20 inches out by the Big Island. But we are not here for kokanee. We're not here for bass. We are here for a rip-roaring rainbow trout bite and some king salmon. The challenge is, Berryessa is a big place, and we don't know where the fish are, but we know guys have just been pounding them out here. Bottom line is, stay tuned. We're gonna go out here, we're gonna find some fish, we're gonna work my program. I'm gonna run a death prism, trigger spoon on top, silver in color, and on my lead core, 10 feet deep, a shad pattern magnum metal head right there. Pretty simple stuff, target speed 2.7. We are going to cover ground, we're going to find the fish, and hopefully we're going to be yelling fish on. So on the lead core, approximately 10 feet deep, 2 colors back. I have a 20-foot top shot on today, so that should be right at 84 feet behind the kayak. On the surface line with that fly, or with that spoon rather, I have no weight. There are fish jumping everywhere in this cove. I have no weight on, and I am going back 73 feet, because that sounds lucky. So there you go. Check the drag, always check the drag. There's some very large fish in here. Drag feeling good. Okay, we are ready for action. Water temp 54 degrees, absolutely perfect. So fingers crossed, we're gonna get into some action here. I'm gonna swing in here, we're in the marina, so I'm gonna swing in here. Oh, that was definitely a carp, I saw that one. We're gonna swing it dock and out into open water and then go down the narrows and find us some fish. Well, that's disappointing. That was a carp. I seen him. He was big and yellow and probably, I'm gonna say 10 to 15 pounds. That was a big boy. Okay guys, time for an update. I've come out of the cove at Markley, turned left. I'm heading down towards the main lake. I marked fish in one spot back behind me that I believe were trout. I saw one trout surface, and I've been seeing some surface activity off this point that's coming up in front of me. So far, I haven't got hit, and I haven't seen anything to turn around on, but I also haven't seen any reason to start changing lures, changing speeds, changing depths, anything like that. I am seeing some promising signs, but we'll see if those develop into strikes. If not, I'm gonna continue pushing down the lake. You know, one of your resources when you're out on the water is watching other boats. This trout bite has been good for a while here at Berryessa. And there's guys, I've seen a lot of big trout, you know, type sleds go out this morning. And I'm keeping an eye on those guys. So far, I've seen one boat trolling, but most of the boat traffic has been headed down towards the main body. So I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna watch the sonar. I'm gonna watch the surface of the water. I'm gonna watch other fishermen, and I'm gonna find these trout, and then I'm gonna start grinding on them. Then I'm gonna start dialing in my presentation. Anyway, that's the update. On we troll. Fish on, daddy. Oh man, it's got me pinned in the holder. Oh. That was right on the surface. Right on the surface. Oh, that's a hard fighting fish. I got my hands full here. Whew, what a strike. What a tremendous strike. I've been trolling for about an hour, and that was my first really good bite. So that fish is still 30 feet away. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Put some tension on him. Oh, what a fight. What a fight. Man, oh man. Whew. He is now 25 feet away. Straighten out a little bit here. Man, that fish was probably not very deep, maybe a foot or two deep. And I'm confident it's a trout. He's fighting really, really hard. 7 feet away. Oh, it's a nice trout. Now he's tired. Is that a trout or a salmon? No, that's a trout. Come here, baby. What a beauty. He's hooked real good. I don't think he's getting away. There we go. Not getting away now. He's in the net. Whew. Wow, that's a hefty trout. Jumps all over that that Death Prism trigger spoon. Let me get that spoon out of his mouth here. Big Lake Berryessa rainbow. Look at that Eagle Lake trout. What a beautiful fish right there. Just dandy. I'm going to revive him a little bit in the net and we'll get him out of here. But we are on the board. Nothing fancy, guys. Cover in water, chrome spoon. They're feeding on shad. Kind of a no-brainer. When I made a couple circles, went by that waypoint, 2 more times after I'd caught the fish and didn't get any more bites, I continued pushing on up the arm towards the main body of the lake. Well, Abdul stayed put and he was breaking up a little bit, but it sounded like he had lost a couple fish and landed a fish. And I think one of the fish, I don't know if it was the one he landed or lost, was a big fish. So I spun around. I'm going to head back up to that area and see what's going on up there. He said he was seeing fish on right there. Right there. That is the trolling fly. He said he was seeing a lot of surface activity up there. Ooh, this is a dandy fish. Oh, he came off. Good gravy. Dang, that was a good fish. Anyway, I'm going to reel this in, make sure it's working properly. Whenever you lose a fish, always take time to reel the bait in, make sure it's working properly. I'm going to get it back out there and I'm going to go back up and compare notes with Abdul, and it's getting kind of exciting now. Right there, guys, shad pattern fly, Magnum metalhead in that gray and chrome tinsel color. Abdul a hard time about losing fish, but I can't really do that now that I've lost one. So anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the next one in the net. Fish on! Woo! Wow! 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 That fish is going crazy. Trigger Spoon Jr. Trigger Spoon Jr. Man, that's a strong fish. If I can get him back under the water here, that would be good. I got the rod just fully dipped, guys. Man. That was airborne craziness. Man. I don't know how many jumps that is. At least 5. He's smoking line off now. He's turning the kayak. Woo, look at him smoke that drag. Oh, that's a big fish. Man, what a fight. That's the hardest fighting trout I've had on in a while. Big fish. Oh, there we go. Oh, whew. That's a big rainbow, guys. That's a big tired rainbow. Man, there we go. Get right back in the holder. Look at that. Look at that hog. Big bait, big fish? Not always. Don't assume that. Look at that tiny little spoon. And look at this giant Lake Berryessa rainbow. Look at that fish. That is an incredible rainbow right there. What a beauty. I'm going to get him in the net, get him revived a little bit. I use pretty capable tackle. 10-pound test leader, using the lead core, one of my iconic, yellow lead core rods. And yeah, that fish was about all I could handle. I'm thinking that's close to 5, guys. That is an amazing fish. Look at that. Look at that big rainbow. That is just a hog. What an impressive trout. Lake Berryessa, baby. Trigger Spoon Jr. Let me get this guy back in the net. We'll get him revived, get him on his way, unharmed. tired, probably with a bruised ego, but largely unharmed. What a fish. And he turned around right here, get up some speed, get that water going through the gills. If the water was warm right now, forget about it. You're not going to release a fish like this. The water temperature right now, optimum, 55, 56 degrees. Air temperature, very nice, very cool, very comfortable. So this fish, super releasable. You just got to take your time, revive the fish. The fish will let you know when he's ready to go. Just keep surging him through the water. I'll bet you that'd be a good eating fish, boy. If I was looking for fish to eat, I'll bet you that would be a good eating fish. There he goes. Now, he was upside down in the net. Now he turned over. And he's looking to go. He's swimming away. There he goes. Bye-bye, big boy. Oh, man. You know me. I love to keep some trout, but I love to release trout, too. And that is just cool. Just remember, if you got the cool water temperature, you know, you're halfway home. Fish isn't hooked in the gills. Don't abuse them. Rubber net really helps. My Ego slider. Best net in the market, in my opinion. Enough said. Awesome net. But take your time. Get the fish revived, get that water going through their gills, and like I say, usually when they're tired, they're going to be upside down in the net. But when they're ready to go, they'll flip back upright. Then I keep them in there for a little while longer. And you saw I kind of got off the pedals and I kind of gave him some of that. When he starts trying to swim out of the net, I'll keep him for another 30 seconds or so, then let him swim out. And usually they do just what that guy did. It came out, realized, well, I'm free again. And he went right back down into the water column. So that was a treat, guys. That was a real treat. So seeing, oh, those are ducks. I was gonna say, I think I'm seeing some surface activity. I haven't found any defined action. There's fish scattered throughout here. I'm probably, a little more than a quarter mile from where I caught the first fish this morning. I'm just gonna come around here in kind of a lazy turn. It definitely seems to be a spoon bite, more or less. I'm going to put that spoon back out. I'm going to keep pulling that metal head around, and we'll see what happens. But, you know, you seldom go wrong with that Trigger Spoon Junior. It's just a phenomenal spoon. 1.8 to 2.2. I was going right about 1.9 when that fish hit. And, you know, the rest is history. Let's get that spoon back in the water, get it back down to 10 feet, and see if we can get another one. Fish on right there. Fish on that trigger spoon. Ooh, I lost it. God darn it. Dang. Oh no, there's fish here. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a bass or something. Whatever it is, it ain't so. I don't know. Wicked head shakes going on right there. Trout I've been catching today fight so hard, I was fooled into thinking I didn't have that fish. That was 10 feet deep, roughly, on that silver trigger with a little bit of blue tape on it. Feisty stuff. Nice fish. Nothing wrong with that. He ain't like that 5-pounder I caught, but he's okay. There you go. Whoa. There we go. I got you. Standard Trigger Spoon, guys. Whoa. Oh my. That's off the lid of my coffee cup. Jeez. Okay. Man, these guys fight. get him off the hook before he hooks me. Okay, there's that. Now I'll show you the fish. Come here, you. What a beautiful, clean fish. Stop. There we go. Nice. Awesome. I'll revive him a little bit and we will get him on his way. Right now I'm coming up on a point. I'm going to go around the point, turn right. That will put me in Markley Cove, which is a long cove. And honestly, I am going to pedal right back to the launch ramp and get this big old kayak on its trailer because I'm kind of tired. I've been on the pedal since about 7:45 this morning. And what a day it was. High quality, hard fighting trout. That big trout I got today, that's one of the hardest fighting trout I've ever caught, bar none. And you know, I've fished everywhere from Alaska to the Yellowstone, all over Northern California and more. That fish was just absolutely incredible. Kind of left me speechless, if you can believe that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me here on YouTube. If you're looking for gear, you know where to go.